Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Papa Joe for this week's edition of the Metal Shop Blogs. Today is Tuesday, March 20th, and today we're able to feature our good friend Ralph the Ruckus.
Cheers, people. What's up? It's Rock the Ruckus, chilling here with Papa Joe. You know what I'm saying? Kicking back at the Metal Vlog Shop, having a beer.
Yeah, and we were pretty excited about getting Ruckus. Should I call you Ralph or Ruckus or Ralph?
Whatever you want, man. Yeah, just Ruckus is cool. Yeah.
Just call you Ruckus, yeah, man. Yeah, we're excited to have Ruckus here because we've seen his performance. He performed a couple months back with the Space Captain Collective.
Yep.
At Lower Pass, and he fucking tore it up. Like the first time we saw him perform, he just like blew us away, man. Like he's just like right in your face, and we love that shit. You know, we like the energy, we like your style, like really aggressive, man. So
Thanks,
it makes
man,
you
yeah.
like if you're not paying attention, you're gonna pay attention.
Definitely, yeah. That's
Cool, man.
That's the motive.
Yeah. So go ahead and talk to us about like how you got started in music.
Cool, man. Yeah, well, I've always been into music, of course, obviously, like anybody else. Like growing up, like I think the thing that really like captured me was music videos. You know what I'm saying? So like growing up, I would really listen to like a lot of weird music because it was the music videos really that like captured me, and would be like, oh, like I wanna listen to this. Like for example, like Weird Al. I would love the Weird Al videos that he makes. What else? Michael Jackson's videos, Jamiroquai, like all these like trippy videos. Like I think that's really what like captured me and like really wanted me to like listen to like music more. So growing up, like I would have like these mixtapes and it'd have like multiple artists like that, like Disturbed, Alien Ant Farm, Jamiroquai, like all types of like different random like things. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta thank my sister for that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know we were talking earlier, and like, cause like okay, so you're like hip hop, you're a rapper, but you also do other projects with the Muck Runners.
Yeah.
You do perform solo as Ruckus.
Yeah,
Ralph the Ruckus?
definitely. Yeah, with my band, the Muck Runners, the vocalists. You know what I'm saying? Super talented guys. All those guys in my band, super dope dudes. Yeah, I also do Space Captains Collective. You know what I'm saying? It's a group of 7 of us, and I also do my own solo work, Ralph the Ruckus. So
Nice. So and then we were talking earlier about how before you weren't an original rapper. Like originally you weren't a rapper. You were into like more rock.
yeah,
rock
I
music.
never like growing up. Like I said, I had like a bunch of weird like genres of music that I liked, and like hip hop wasn't one of them. Really, like growing up, I used to like didn't feel like that was really music at the time. Growing up, I used to really like a lot of rock and roll and rock, AC/DC, Kiss. Like I said earlier, Disturbed, Weird Al, all types of like weird music. And like growing up, hip hop was never really my thing. I just really couldn't relate to it, but I guess it was just because I didn't really understand it until I got a little older and started listening to it more. At the time, it was like Eminem and Dr. Dre coming out, Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying? That was like after the Chronic. It was like the Chronic 2001, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff, and that's what got me into like hip hop after listening to that, and then after that, my horizons broadened. So.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. The Chronic, man. That's my shit. I've always said it. Love that stuff.
Great album, great fucking album.
Yeah, I think I was like your age when that shit came out, dude. Because I remember I was going to trade school at that time, and me and this friend of mine, we'd go sit in his car and just listen to like NWA and Public Enemy and the Chronic.
Yeah, dude, I love
That shit was
NWA.
awesome.
Ice
And then-
Cube, one of my favorite.
Yeah,
fucking
and I was
MCs,
a rock. I was like I was that dude that the cholo in class would say, "Hey, fool, you a rocker?" And I was a rocker.
For
So
sure.
like for me to
yeah,
be singing
right.
a lowrider with that dude listening to rap and like really turn me on to something new too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's
To
what I
this day.
like. You know what I'm saying? Like exactly like that. A bunch of like rockers listening to like hip hop and
Yeah.
yeah, man.
So like okay, so like what about your personal music history? Like, were you always musically inclined? Do you think, or do you think you
I
were
guess-
born with a gift to rap?
I
Because
guess
I've always
so,
said
I
I
mean-
can't rap for shit.
I don't know about being born with a gift, man. I just think it's something that like you enjoy doing. Just like anything else. Like originally, like I said, I didn't really like hip hop growing up. So when I was growing up, like my teenage years, I used to be in a band with my DJ Rancor Kills, and his brother Scott. We used to be in a band, man. We used to make music and this and that. You know what I'm saying? When we were like 14. So like that was just like mainly my thing.
What genre was that?
I want to say it was like rock. We do like a lot of covers. We do Faster Pussycat, Bathroom Walls.
Yeah, dude. What were you guys called?
I don't know what were we called. It was like Phantasm or something like that. I don't even remember, man.
Fantagasm.
Yeah, it was like something ridiculous.
That's
man.
awesome. Yeah, and I asked you that question about like rapping because like I've tried it. I've even tried to do like a karaoke and doesn't work, man. I don't have it.
I guess you know it's just like anything
natural.
else, man. You just have to practice, you know, just like anything else. I don't
True.
feel like anybody is like born with these abilities or like just like it's just practice, man. You know, the things that you want to do. It's like, yo, this is the things that I really like doing, so I'm gonna just keep doing them and get better at them. You know.
Yeah. Oh, and also like I wanted to thank you for being at my birthday show.
Yeah,
this past
fuck
Saturday
yeah.
at Love
It was
Buzz.
fucking awesome. If you weren't there, I don't know where the
Such a
fuck you
fucking
were at.
blast.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, it was crazy.
I got to do guest vocals with our good friends in Beneath the Waves, and he was there to
Yeah,
witness it.
yeah, it was super crazy. I was like, oh shit, I've never seen Joe sing.
He's this old guy.
Yeah, I was
He's
like,
this old guy with a microphone.
it was
But
tight, man.
it was a
cool.
blast,
I
and
was blown away. I was like, oh shit. Fuck
The
yeah, that's
energy,
cool.
and
Yeah.
just like all our friends were there, like
It was
always,
tight,
man.
man. Yeah, it was packed in there. I was like, holy shit.
And I got to do it on the Love Buzz stage. If you guys haven't been to Love Buzz and checked out their stage,
Yes,
you
definitely.
need to get there, man, and check that out because they put a lot of work
Badass.
into it, and it's good to support that. And I think it's important to mention that we have the first performer on the Love Buzz stage right here.
Literally,
He was the first dude to
one,
perform on that
yeah,
stage.
the first one to step on foot on that stage. You know what I'm saying? Just pretty much blessed it.
Yeah, that's awesome. He baptized it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So like, who do you think? Who do you feel supports your music the most?
Like as far as locals, I'd probably have to say Phobia the Prophet, man. That dude hypes me up like all the time, you know? When I'm like feeling at my lowest, like he always tells me like, nah man, you're the shit, you're gonna make it, you're like this and that, you know what I'm saying? And that dude always makes me like feel uplifted, you know? So
Yeah.
I would say he does, you know, he always buys the merch, he always buys our shit, you know, he's there at every show. So
Yeah.
Phobia the Prophet as well as the Visionaries, man.
Yeah.
Visionaries are very good friends of mine, and I feel like they really support what we do also and shit.
Nice. Props to Phobia the Prophet, man. Like,
Yeah, man, I
I
love
was
that
watching the
dude.
video that Mama Judy Show Vids. You guys go to YouTube, like her channel, Mama Judy Show Vids on
Definitely
YouTube.
do it.
And also on Facebook, Mama Judy Show Vids. That's Judy. I was watching the playback, and one of the choruses, like Phobia's like standing behind me, like patting me on the back when I'm singing my heart out, and dude, that
Yeah, man.
if that's
I
not
love
showing
Pho-
love,
yeah,
I don't know
dude,
what is.
I
Man.
love Phobia,
That
man.
dude, it
That
just
dude,
comes natural to him.
that dude just hypes everybody up, man. He makes
Awesome,
everybody
man.
feel good, and that's why I like having him around and shit. You know, he's a good person. He's a good person.
If I'm ever gonna be like Morris Day, he's gonna be my Jerome.
Yeah, definitely. Do your thing.
Okay, so let's talk about your original music.
All right.
How many original songs do you have?
Original songs, I'd have to say, man, that I've like written myself. Like on my EP, I probably have like I have 9 songs on my EP. I probably have like a good 10 singles on my SoundCloud. Space Captains wise, I'm like on half of those songs on the album. Muck Runners, I've written all the lyrics to those songs. So I'd have to say somewhere between like 50 to 60 songs. You know what I'm saying? Original, yeah. And then not counting collaborations. No.
Damn. Hey, you've been busy, huh?
Yeah, man. Forever.
Yeah, I remember the first time we heard about you, because like, to me, like, how long would you say you've been like in the music scene?
In the music scene, I don't know, man. Well, I always like started going to shows at the Love Sprout, man. That's how it started for me. You know what I'm saying? The Love Sprout is what got me into the music scene.
That's more like punk.
Yeah,
They had, like punk shows.
yeah,
there,
dude.
so,
I love that place, man. That's what inspired my whole like, you know what I'm saying, my whole thing.
And you know, a weird fact, we never went to a show there. I don't know why. We just never
Yeah, man.
just never made it.
Dude, that place was.
It was like a house or like a
Yeah,
garage.
it was just a garage, a shitty little garage, but it was like the best. It was the best place you wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Yeah.
me personally.
I don't know if you know this, but we used to have shows here too.
Oh, I didn't.
Like
know.
this whole
That's
room
tight.
was like full of kids, and like, we'd open the doors and there were kids in the backyard, and we used to have shows here for about 3 years. But last year we had a show, and then like some dudes were gonna fight like right over there, and then we thought, you know what?
People always messing it up.
It's kind of like tough when it's your home, and then like when people forget that it's your home.
Definitely, you know, people want to be
So,
disrespectful.
Yeah, we didn't want to be like
no.
assholes about it or anything, but we didn't want somebody to get hurt in our home, and then like
Definitely not. You don't want to run the risk of
nothing good would have
anything.
came of that. So we thought, you know what? Maybe we should just enjoy the venues that we do have, and if the occasion ever arises, we have like a private show. Maybe
Yeah, just keep supporting. You know, definitely.
we can't say that we'll never have one, but we
Yeah,
don't know when either.
I feel you. I feel you.
So you said that you do have a full length. What is it called?
It's called Give 'Em Hell. It's on SoundCloud. Yeah, it's just under Ralph the Ruckus. So go ahead and look for it. The motherfucking Ruckus.
Did you ever have like physical copies of it?
Yeah, well, I made a couple tapes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
nice.
literally made cassette tapes. Yeah.
That's cool, man. Fuck
I
yeah.
only made a copy of like 25, you know, just limited edition for the
You
people.
used to have like shirts and stuff.
Yeah, I have a couple shirts. Yeah, yeah, definitely. So
I'll hit you
right
up.
now, I got you, you know, right now.
Yeah. The only thing is like for me, my biggest problem is that I'm a big dude, so I always use 2X.
It's cool.
And some people don't have any love for the big guys.
Shit, I think I might even have a 3X in there. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll take it, man.
you grow into it.
Hook a brother up. Okay, so that full length, who did you record that with?
I recorded it with my boy Rancor Kills, my DJ, my producer for Space Captains Collective. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Well, one of the producers for Space Captains Collective. Shout out to my boy OCS, also the second producer for Space Captains. And yeah, my boy Rancor back at his pad. That's where we recorded the Space Captains album, my Give 'Em Hell album. And yeah, right there, man. He mixed it and mastered it all, you know. So
Who was the beat master behind that?
I had a couple cats, you know, but he was like mainly like one of the dudes that helped me like with it, you know. My boy OCS again, you know, he made a couple beats on that album. My homeboy Chronic from the Next. What's up, bro? Yeah, he made a couple beats on my album, and that's about it, man. You know what I'm saying? I just had like those three artists.
That was your team?
Yeah. My producers, man. Those are the guys I know my sound. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So those are the guys I run to.
That's cool, man. So like, what do you write about? Like, what's like the theme of your music?
The theme of my music, I'd probably have to say it's like just having a good time. Things that are kind of like relatable within like the everyday basis. I try to make music that's like relatable, you know, people that can like relate to what I'm saying, I guess, but that's not really like my main objective, you know. It's just kind of like have a good time, listen to what I'm saying, like use your imagination when it comes to like these things. That's just mainly my thing, you know, just being creative with it, you know, not necessarily like having a style, because I like making all types of music, as you can tell, you know, like I have my band and I have Space Captains, and so I'm just trying to make anything that makes me feel good, you know, and I hope it makes other people feel good as well.
Cool, man. Would you mind like talking about like one of like maybe a particular song that's yours? Like we could maybe take it apart and.
Yeah, I would say life is like a party, you know? That's the way I feel about it. I mean, you only get one, obviously. YOLO, as stupid as it sounds. Like, fucking.
That kind of reminds me like that.
Yeah.
Andrew WK.
I'm not familiar.
I got to see him at Warped Tour, and like to him, it was like a big party. Like all his music is all about partying.
Okay, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's just what I want, man. You know, I just want to have a good time. I want people to have a good time when they listen to it. I don't want people to, like, be sad or discouraged or, you know what I'm saying, feel any, like, type of negativity towards, like, listening to my music, you know? So I want people to, like, enjoy themselves when they listen to it, you know?
Do you have any, like, plans, like, so far, as far as, like, the Muck Runners and Space Captains Collective, do you have any plans to record anything soon?
Space Captains, we're working on our new album already, you know? We just dropped our new album, so check it out. It's on SoundCloud, Space Captains Collective. Badass fucking album, of course. Probably one of the best ones you're gonna hear in El Paso.
Didn't F1 also, he dropped a...
Who?
F1?
F1, yeah, he did. He dropped his Intuition album, you know what I'm saying? Also on SoundCloud. Check it out. Has Micah 9 from the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Freestyle Fellowship, old school hip-hop for those heavy heads. So
Nice. And Muck Runners? Any...
Muck Runners, we're working on a project right now, you know. We're just trying to get as many shows as we can right now, get ourselves a little more out there, try to get more with the people, you know, have them accept us, you know. So it's been really good so far, you know. The response that we've been getting is really great. I feel like I have a really great team with Muck Runners. They know what they're doing, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
obviously, like
no, it's really good to know that you're working with those dudes, because like those are some of the hardest working dudes in the local music scene, man. Like,
that's why, man.
These guys are non-stop, man.
I know, like I'm telling you, man. Like my bassist, I would go see him when he was with Takana Kui. Yeah, when he was playing with Takana Kui.
Emily Davis.
Yeah, Emily Davis. Yeah, exactly. All them, man. Great bands and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like when they approached me about it, I was like, yes, please. Like what the fuck?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Yeah, I was just like, holy shit, you know? Because they'd asked me, they're like, how would you feel about having a band? And I was like, yes, like that's the fucking dream, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? So sure enough, George is a fucking great guitarist. You know what I'm saying? Greg is the best fucking.
Greg plays drums and bass in his chonis.
I know, dude. Like, who else do you know that does that? Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't care, dude. He's just like there to
I'm pretty sure that's why he's
perform.
so good, because he doesn't play with his pants on.
I think it's because he's like it's like aerodynamic.
Yeah, definitely.
So he's like just flowing, even with a bass. But I don't know, man. I thought about taking pictures of my underwear, but I don't think that would be very well accepted.
Hey, well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Greg makes it look good, man. I don't know.
He does, bro. I can't match him, so why even try? And you also mentioned that people can hear your music on SoundCloud.
On SoundCloud, yeah.
So you
So
guys-
everything is on SoundCloud, you know. So if you want to go listen to it, it's all on SoundCloud. I think we just uploaded our shit to like Spotify and all these new like
Oh, yeah, man.
medias. You know what I'm saying? Should be under Space Captains as far as like Spotify, Pandora, all these things. But if you want to listen to my album, the Space Captains album for free, or any of those things, then yeah, it's on SoundCloud. You know, we have videos on YouTube also as well. So be sure to check those out.
Nice. And soon you'll have some videos of Space Captains on Mama Dirty Showbiz. So
Yeah,
be on
yeah,
the lookout for that too.
definitely. Cool.
And support him and support his music, man. Check him out.
Yeah, please do.
Cool.
Yeah. What up? I'm Rock the Ruckus, representing Space Captains Collective and the Muck Runners. That's how we gotta do it. The kid is coming out his shell now, hellbound, running with the devil and his hellhound, fucking up your city like a power plant meltdown. Keep the trees burning, DJs, keep the beat working, B-boys, hit the floor till your feet hurting. Can't stop, won't stop, like drunk drivers behind the wheel over car, dozing off. I'm crashing hard like I'm running out of drugs. I be acting wild like I'm running out of fucks. To give about anyone and anything, give them hell. I hate everyone and everything, kill them all. Off the straight truck, you better walk away, cause I dominate opponents in the battleground. Now gather round, witness an ass kicking so divine. You never seen about to blow your mind. With this mic in my hand, I'm gonna travel the world and fuck shit up. Let's get money, cut the chit chat. I get straight to the point. I know you love the way I step on stage and destroy all these fuck boys. Got no choice but to shut the fuck up, cause I know you love the sound of my voice. This up, all the people that I hate and annoy like public enemy number one. I came to bring the noise. You've been overpowered, so you got no choice. Cause I know you're big slut, the sound of my voice. Turn that shit up. Now put your hands opposite to the ground like this a stick up. Like that split fuck reach the heavens within a matter of seconds. Like the only direction I intend on going is up. I'm about to erupt like Eddie Van Halen on the guitar. I wanna live hard, blowing through the dough, smoking cigars. I'm on the pool, getting foreign pussy and cash money just to spit bars. The voice captivates the bar at the back of the brain that activates the astral plane. Let me elaborate. I assassinate what I feel is added weight at a rapid rate. I make the hearts of those that saturate the game palpitate every time I stop by. Stop lives every time I walk by. Rock rhymes, I grab the mic, always feeling like I'm never gonna die. Cause in the end my voice is immortalized forever through the track. Cut the chit chat, I get straight to the. I know you love the way I step on stage and destroy all these fuck boys. Got no choice but to shut the fuck up, cause I know you love the sound of my voice. It's all the people that I hate and annoy like public enemy number one. I can't bring the noise, you've been overpowered, so you got no choice. Cause I know your bitch loves the sound of my voice. Like hell yeah, it's like hell yeah, yeah, hell yeah, motherfucker. Rock the ruckus in the building, what it.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the show-off segment. As I've always mentioned, we love shows. I may suck at a lot of things, but I don't suck at going to shows. 'Cause I go to a lot of them.
Definitely not. Yeah.
I think last week our total was 13, and that's kind of slow, like a slow year for us. But right now we're at 18 shows for this year.
Nice.
So catch up, man. Shit,
Heck
go
yeah.
to half of those.
18. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, dude, last year we went to 110 shows.
Shit. I need to start counting how many shows I go to.
Fuck yeah. Well, you know what? And you know, a lot of people are gonna, one of these days somebody's gonna call me out on it and say, "Oh, look at this fucker. He counts the shows he goes to." I don't count them. The way I keep track of how many shows we go to is because every time I take pictures, I create a folder for that show.
Okay.
So I
There you
count
go.
how many folders
Yeah.
are in the main folder.
Yeah.
So right now the
Makes
count
sense.
is at 18.
18. Boom.
I can't help but notice how many folders are in my main folder.
Facts.
Fucking the data doesn't lie, goddammit. Well, I also don't suck at keeping folders nice and orderly. They're nice and neat.
Nice and
They're
organized.
chronologically correct.
Alphabetical.
I can say that I do not suck at that. Suck at a lot of other stuff though. Okay, so like, where have you played, man?
I've played just about everywhere, man. The only place I can't recall playing is Tricky Falls, man. That's the only place I'm pretty much aiming for right now.
Yeah, that's always like the one place that's very like,
It's like the-
elusive to local artists. But
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that when you're gonna get your day, you're gonna have your day.
I hope so, man. Shit.
It's gonna be great, man.
I really hope so. Yeah. Everywhere else has been cool, but yeah, Tricky Falls is that place I'm aiming for right now.
Nice. What about like any other out of town venues? Is anywhere you like to play out of town?
Out of town, I'd like to play probably like the Launchpad in Albuquerque. Maybe I've never played the Patio in Cruces, so you know what I'm saying. I'd be down to play there. You know, I'm not really too familiar with a lot of out of town venues because I never really go out of town. You know, so
You're a working man.
yeah. Well, you know, I try, but I mean, I'm about to go to Albuquerque this weekend. You know,
Nice.
so for the first time, basically. So
That's cool, man.
Go see
Shit.
what's up. I don't know.
Fucking Albuquerque's awesome, dude. Like, go
Yeah.
check out the Breaking Bad locations.
Dope. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do out there.
Dude,
so-
all you gotta do is Google Breaking Bad locations, and it'll give you like the fucking, like the addresses. You just go hit them up.
Cool, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, like we've been to like the Walter White house, the house from the show.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's changed a lot. The first time I went, you could actually go stand in front of the house and take pictures. But I think they sold the house because the previous owners didn't like all the traffic and attention and shit. So the new owners now what they do is it's like an older couple, and people who've been there will know that I'm not blowing smoke up anybody's ass. But what they do is they leave the garage door open and they sit in their garage and they just watch people come by and then like they fucking harass them till they leave. And
Oh shit.
yeah, they're not really excited about people.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
buy
You
the
know,
house.
even after a while, it's like, okay, man.
But
get
if you're gonna buy that house, you gotta understand that
Yeah,
it's
well-
like that's like a cult series.
yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
To me, like that's my favorite.
People want to
TV
see that.
series. Yeah,
People
fuck it.
want
I
to
want to see
that
where that
house.
pizza landed on the roof.
Yeah.
Shit, I want to see where Walter took the baby and like hauled ass down the street. And
Yeah,
Skyler,
man.
that bitch, like went chasing him down the street. I was, fuck you, Skyler, take the baby. I do not promote kidnapping, by the way. But yeah, we've also visited Uncle Hank's house. That's up there by the mountains,
Dope.
the Sandio Peak. Yeah, like by the mountains. We've been to the Pinkman house. We went to by that apartment where Jesse and Jane lived. We also went by the car wash. Where else? I've been to the restaurant. It's called Twister's, but it was the Pollos Hermanos. We actually sat there. My son and I, and Judy's daughter Amber and my daughter, we sat at the table where Walt was talking to that Gus Fring.
Ah, nice. Fuck yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all.
just live the experience.
like a whole
man.
experience,
That's
man,
tight,
so
yeah,
check that out, bro.
definitely. Okay, sounds tight. Yeah.
Welcome to the Breaking Bad vlogs.
Okay, I know, right?
Okay, so like, what are some of the like your favorite artists that you've opened for,
My
or that you
favorite
played with?
artists, I've had the pleasure for opening up for some of my favorite artists, the Apathy and Self-Titled, Gavlin, Blimes Brixton, Ari the Rugged Man. These are a lot of like underground names, but really like big in the underground scene. Who else that I can think of right now at the moment? King Magnetic, Just Alive, Jedi Mind Tricks. You know, I have a couple people we've played for. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's
Definitely.
crazy. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I got a couple inspirations. We even got to play for the Virus, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
Yeah, for Space Captains. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty cool. Hip hop for a big punk band. That was tight.
Cool. And what about like promoters? Like, who do you think? Who have you worked with? And like, who do you like to work with as far as like local promoters?
Promotion. Let me think. Juju Land, Judy. She's pretty cool.
Where does she book?
She books like a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? Last time she booked us at Boomtown. You know?
Yeah, it's the first time I hear her mentioned as a promoter because I know she's a performer,
Yeah, yeah.
a musician, but I didn't know she booked. That's cool.
So
Good
she's
to know.
cool. She books. Who else? Who else is really cool? The Visionaries, when they ask us, you know, they're always like super cool. They're like family with us, you know what I'm saying? They're super tight people.
Christian Yanis, Lobro.
Yeah, Christian Yanni is super tight. I always get excited when we get to play lowbrow, you know what I'm saying? That's probably
Christian Yanis right here, man.
yeah, that's one of my favorite spots to play, man. You know what I'm saying? Lowbrow, they always treat us with the utmost. Super dope. George, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I love Buzz. Alfred, Boomtown. All these people, man, you know what I'm saying? Monarch. Yeah, all these people are really great to us, man.
Nice.
They take care of us all the time.
Do you go to the karaoke on Mondays at Monarch?
I did go like a lot last year, but I'm just kind of like I'm trying to get over like the bar scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's like I love the bar, you know, but I just like it too much.
Yeah,
You know, yeah.
dude, everything in moderation.
That's why, like, especially like I can't be going there on a Monday, man. Like,
Oh,
you know
dude,
what
that's
I'm
why I
saying?
can't go
Like,
because like Mondays are tough.
yeah,
man.
dude. Like I have work, man. You know what I'm saying?
Especially
I
after this
can't-
Saturday,
Yeah.
there's no way I'm gonna make it to karaoke on Monday.
Yeah, no, definitely not. No, fuck no, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even blame you. You know, like the people that go on Mondays are like diehards. They're like always there. I'm like, man, props to you. Like that's cool. You almost really want to sing or something. You know?
Do you think you would ever like promote?
Promote? Not really, man. I don't know.
Right.
Shit, I've a problem promoting myself. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, you're doing it right now.
I don't know.
Shit.
Like yeah, you know, like it's just I don't know. Probably
Yeah.
not promotion. I wouldn't be down to like throw shows together or anything like that. Like I've thrown a couple shows and it's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? You have everybody relying on you, the sound, the time, the what this and that. Are we getting paid? You know what I'm saying? It's too much. Like I'm not in this to like promote. You know, I'm in this to do it for myself and shit. Like,
Totally agree with you, man. Because like I mentioned before, like people hit us up, like from out of town, and hey, man, can you book us? I'm like, dude, I don't fucking book.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
I wish I
Like,
could.
yeah,
I wish I
like-
could help you, and I could probably like point you in the right direction.
Yeah,
But as far
definitely.
as like
you know?
taking on a
Like,
show, it's like
yeah, no.
we've done it
no.
before, and when it's over, it's like such a relief because I honestly don't know how promoters do it, man.
It's stressful, man.
I
It's
think they have like
stressful.
they
You
have like
to-
some
you have to-
special promoter gene or something.
You have to deal with like these artists, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes these artists get like crybaby on you, and like they're like, "Oh, we want this."
Why do we play? Why do we play first?
Yeah,
Why are we
exactly.
playing at 11?
Like all types of
I
things.
get off work
man.
at 11:05.
Yeah, like you said earlier, you know, we can't please everybody, so fuck them, you know.
True. I mean, we love performers and everything, but
Yeah, definitely come through. You know, I'm not
Yeah.
saying don't come through,
Yeah.
but like, damn, like I'm not gonna throw your show. You know, like I'll play your show if
dude,
you
I'll
want.
fucking
You know,
come and
I'll,
take like
I'll
pictures of
help
you like a
you.
motherfucker.
I'll help you like put on a show, but I'm not gonna like.
I'll
Put,
get all those awkward
yeah.
faces you make during your set on pictures, but you rely on our promoters. There's several of them.
Exactly.
And they're good at what they do,
There's
man.
promoters out there, man. Yeah, definitely. You know. So.
And you know, like when people hit me up, I'll always point them towards the promoters that are not reliable, man. You know,
Best,
the
yeah,
ones that have the
exactly.
good
You know,
history,
for sure.
the ones that we know are gonna come through for them, because people come from out of town and they're expecting for somebody to come through for them.
Exactly, you know, and I mean, just like anybody else, you know, like just how we would if we were going out of town, we'd want somebody to take care of us, you know. So it's
Yeah.
completely understand.
Okay. Oh, and then on that note, what are some of the things that you see at shows that make you happy?
All the people that come out, man. You know what I'm saying? All the beautiful people that come out and buy your shit. The people that want to be there, you know what I'm saying? The people that come sing your stuff and the people that show up. That's really what makes me happy, you know, the comments that these people give me, the confidence that they give me, all the kind words that they say to me, you know, like that's what keeps me going, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes me want to keep going and not stop and shit, man. The people.
Have you seen that meme? I saw a meme this week where they're like going up to a kid. They're like, "Hey man, you killed it. Loved your set. I love that one song."
Oh, they're all like clapping
Yeah.
hands together, yeah, like one band to
All
another.
the cliches.
Yeah.
Damn, brother, you killed it.
For sure. Yeah, man.
Dude, memes are great.
Definitely. I love memes, man. This generation that we fucking live in right now, man, I can't even like, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, you can't make a wrong move because you become a meme.
Yeah.
Or you
For
could become a
sure.
hashtag.
Yeah,
you never know.
Yeah, you become
Meme
a
or
hashtag.
hashtag.
You're a fucking meme, man.
Have it thought.
Fuck it. Just-
Okay, man, so let's talk about your social media. Where can people find Ralph the Ruckus, Muck Runners, and Space Captains Collective?
You can find Mug Runners, Space Captains Collective, and Ralph the Ruckus all on Facebook. You can find Space Captains Collective and Ralph the Ruckus on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Follow me, Ruckus the Pizza God.
Nice. What's like the most reliable platform to reach you, like for booking purposes, or
It'd probably have to be Facebook. Yeah, we're probably mostly on that. You know, Muck Runners, Space Captains, and myself. So
cool?
Yeah, all three.
Did you mention Snapchat or no?
Nah, I'm not really like too much on Snapchat right now. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah, man. Like people talk about it a lot, but
like Snapchat's cool. You know, it'll get you out there. But I just feel like I don't know. Like Instagram has like storylines now, so you could just do the same thing you're doing on Snapchat on Instagram.
Yeah.
So there's no point.
True.
That's just me. You know.
Fucking
what I'm saying?
Instagram like steals all the good ideas. Like they take
Yeah,
the
you know,
fucking
hey
Vine.
man, they're smart, man.
Yeah,
they're
man.
fucking innovative. You know, they know what the fuck they're doing.
And then like unless you have like a Snapchat Premium, which I hear is like not like for Sucios. Right?
Yeah, if you want to watch naked people, you know what I'm saying?
Why would you pay for that? It's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
Instagram. I think it's a Snapchat Premium or some shit.
Maybe it's my age. Like,
I don't know what
I don't
it
get
is,
off on
but yeah.
like porn. I don't judge people who like it, but I just don't get it.
Shit.
Get the real thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
so on that note, what advice would you give to a young musician?
Don't do it, man. Just saying. Nah, just hey, man, just keep doing it. You know, forget what people tell you. You know, like everybody's like, people are gonna tell you, oh, you suck, or like,
People are gonna say you suck,
yeah,
and they're
people,
probably gonna
yeah,
hashtag it too.
people, yeah, people are gonna hashtag it.
It
man,
happens.
And, like, fuck those people. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep doing what you feel is right, man. You know, that's all I can say is like, if this is something that you really like and something that you really enjoy, then just keep doing it. This is the only reason I do it, because it makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of everybody else, like, this is my outlet. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's true, man.
just if it makes you happy and this is what you want to do, then just keep doing it. You know, like, fucking dreams come true, dog. Real shit.
Yeah, it's good like to do it for all the right reasons, you know, especially like for like self improvement, self
Yeah, exactly.
fulfillment.
Yeah, don't do this for anybody else. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, man? Do it for yourself.
And
Definitely.
you know, and if people are gonna say you suck, if they do, then just take it grain of salt and move on, man, because nobody knows how hard you work, but you do. So
Exactly. You know.
yeah. Okay, so like, do you have any like hidden or secret talents or projects away from music that people would say what?
Hidden talents.
Or any like interests away from music?
I mean, shit.
I'm trying to like
I
get
really,
to the core of Ruffalo Ruckus.
yeah, like, dude. Okay, like, I love food. Okay, that's my thing. That's my weakness.
Same.
Food and shit. Like, I like cooking. You know what I'm saying? When I cook some dope shit, like, I cry when I eat it. You know. So that's basically my thing, is cooking and hip hop and women.
Oh yeah, man. What about Ruckus? Like, where'd that come from?
Well, originally I wanted to be a DJ, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a DJ and fucking, that was my thing. I wanted to like rock the house parties and like be like the fucking scratch, and I wanted to be Rock Raider and shit. You know what I'm saying? And fucking like kill the game on the turntables. Originally, you know what I'm saying? But then like I just found out I was better at rapping, and it was a lot cheaper than buying turntables.
True.
So
Like,
yeah,
you have your voice with you everywhere. You don't have to.
exactly.
carry
I don't have to
shit with you.
carry anywhere. So like, yeah, like that's how Rough the Ruckus came. You know, like inspired from Funk Master Flex, Mixed Master Mike. I was just thinking like, what would be cool? You know, like I want to incorporate my name into it. You know what I'm saying? And I was just really influenced at Wu-Tang by the time. So bring the Ruckus, Rock the Ruckus. Just thought it made sense.
Nice. Okay, so let's get into a topic that is very important, and sometimes it hits home. Like you can't avoid it, man. But like, what are your thoughts on social media bullying?
Social media bullying, it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people feel like they have the liberty to say whatever they want on the internet, and that's not really cool, you know? I feel, don't say anything on the internet that you wouldn't say in real life. You know what I'm saying? Something that you don't be saying stuff on Facebook, like trigger finger gangsters and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be saying shit like that you're not gonna say like to someone's face, or like up in real life, or like whatever. You know what I'm saying? In personal, like, I just don't see a point to it. You know? But I mean, I think it's just kind of, I find it just kind of amusing when I see people like arguing on social media. It's just kind of like, it's kind of
Pointless.
yeah,
Stupid.
like it's pointless, but it's just kind of like, what are you guys doing, man? Just like, you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous sometimes. You know what I'm saying? There's no need for it. You know, it's totally unnecessary. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever happened to like the golden rule? Like, treat people the way you want to be treated.
Just get your ass beat if you talk shit.
What about like, whatever happened to don't say something and what's it? If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything
Don't
at
say
all.
anything at all, exactly. you
And
know,
like
totally, you know,
like the biggest question is like, what the fuck ever happened to respect,
for sure, you know.
dude?
That's why, like I said, you know, like nowadays, now that we have the internet, like people just feel like they have the freedom to say whatever the fuck they want, you know, and that's not the case, man. It's totally like rude. It's shouldn't be doing that, you know. That's the way I feel about it. Online bullying, there's no need for it, you know.
You know, and I think if somebody has something to say to you, they could always, if they want to be on the internet, they could always direct message you.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but
And you
that's
can
why
hash it out between
I
you two.
feel
Maybe
I feel like people always want to like throw subliminals and shit. You know,
indirect or passive aggressive.
Yeah, I hate that shit, man.
Like, message me. Maybe we can work it out. Maybe we
Yeah,
can
you
hash it
know?
out. Maybe it's a misunderstanding.
Definitely, you know,
That's
like
the
it's just,
perspective that I think I would take. You know?
yeah, it's just all ridiculous, man. It's Yeah, that's how I feel. Misunderstanding, you know, when it comes to things like that. It's just people don't really understand and they're just like jealous or envious or you know what I'm saying? They
Resentful.
feel like yeah, exactly. They feel like they're not getting love shown and shit, so they feel like, oh fuck you, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think like one thing I would like to say is if you're gonna push people away, don't be surprised when they don't come around.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, fuck,
Fuck.
what the fuck did you think and shit?
What do you think is
I'm
gonna
saying?
happen if you treat somebody like shit? They're not gonna want to be involved with you.
Yeah, definitely not.
So
Fuck.
grow up and don't
Be a
such
better
dick,
person,
man.
yeah. Don't be a fucking shithead. You know what I'm
Okay, and on that note, is there any shout outs that you'd like to give to
Any
anybody?
shout outs? Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? All my fucking Space Captains clique. You know, I'd like to give a shout out to Phobia the Prophet, fucking The Gods, fucking Alpha Sigma, my homie Gore and shit, Rebel Agnostic, fucking Riboflavin. All those cats, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, who else can I think of? Dul Samal, fucking, they're super dope. Pilots of Venus, La Chapuza, you know what I'm saying? All these cats, the Visionaries. Super cool. I love you guys and shit, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. I want to give a shout out to Papa Joe and Mama Judy for having me.
And as always, we want to shout out our awesome sponsors, Alive Audio. We love them. Alex, Nicole, right here.
Alex, cheers.
Shout out Mama Judy, because she's awesome, dude. Like she's my partner in crime, man.
Come on, dog, yeah.
Much love, Mama Judy.
Album that I got, Give Him Hell, you know what I'm saying? So if you feel like listening to him, well, go ahead and feel free and go on SoundCloud. Check me out on Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, yeah. This one's called Oh No, 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 No.
Yeah. This goes out to those that are neglected, misjudged and overlooked me. I'm doing better now than I thought I ever could be. He's still chasing dreams, he still thinks he's sick. This kid really thinks he's really gonna make it big. That's too funny to believe, too fucking cute. Oh yeah, but who the fuck asked you about opinions, bitch? Matter of fact, suck my dick, I'll curse on stage all night, cause I don't give a shit and get invited back next week. Cause I get the place jumping, raise the Ruckus, nah, you can't tell me nothing. I'm about to shut it down. Fuck around and get your snapbox stomped on like a game of hopscotch. Acting like you wanna spit bars with me, not hard to see. I'm a real artiste, dedicated to my craft, never half-assed the rap. Cause man, this hip-hop shit is my life. Yeah, oh no, 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 no. We don't follow, we just go with the flow. Make my own path, lay down my own road. I need the money that I love and keep slaying these hoes like. Oh no, 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 no. We don't follow, we just go with the flow. Make my own path, lay down my own road. Make the music that I love and keep playing. When your project dropping is what the people keep asking. As soon as you recognize the skills and the passion, the only reason I get to release an album, I don't think this world is ready for the outcome. No, I'm about to show you motherfuckers what I'm made of. Fuck playing these free shows, you better pay up, cause I'm done playing for exposure. Recognize the real, separate the diehards from the posers. I'm the chosen one, the golden child, yes, the holy son. Spitting bars better than most MCs, even with a swollen tongue. I'm that dude, bound to act rude, ready to blast through your back rap crew. I'm bad news, as dudes, who's the illest in the central side of EP? That's easy, they'll tell you that beat me embarrassing. All you weaklings on the regular motherfucker. Yeah, we don't follow, we just go with the flow. Make my own path, lay down my own road. I make the money that I love and keep slaying these hoes like. Oh no, 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 no. We don't follow, we just go with the flow. Make my own path, lay down my own road. Make the music that I love and keep playing these shows. Cause we don't stop, no, we don't stop until we reach the top. We got it going on, we don't stop, no, we don't stop until we reach the top. We got it going on, we don't stop, no, we don't stop until we reach the top. We got it going on, we don't stop, no, we don't stop until we reach the top. We got it going on in the back, we got it going on in the front, we got it going on by the bar, we got it going on and on and on to the break of dawn. And yes, yes, y'all, about the Ruckus, he in effect, y'all. King to bring life to the dead, y'all. On stage, one of the best, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for having me, Papa Joe, Mama Judy. I love y'all. Oh no, 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 no.
Okay, so now it's time for the rapid fire. I thought I'd say myself this week.
Cool. I'm
But
ready.
okay, so I'm gonna ask you 5 quick questions, and you got like a split second to answer. Okay.
Shit. All right.
Okay. So here we go. What are your thoughts on tattoos?
The dope.
Do you have any?
Yes. 2 of them.
Cool, dude. I got 22. Get on my level.
Nice. Shit. They hurt. They hurt.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, the first 3 minutes hurt. After that, you're like,
I don't know, man. I was
get, like,
honestly,
in the zone.
I was being a pussy about it, man. That shit fucking hurts. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
how long was it?
It had to be like an hour. Yeah, like it was. Yeah, it was nothing, you know. But
had, like, a
was,
6-hour
Yeah,
tattoo,
nah,
dude.
I was being a pussy about it, man. That shit fucking hurt. He's on my fucking.
That's
leg.
understandable. Dude. Some people don't have a threshold for pain. Okay, question number 2. If there was active shooter in the school, would you run into the school?
Oh shit, definitely not.
You wouldn't run in?
No, that's.
I'm asking because today there was a shooting like in Maryland or somewhere, and there was like a resource specialist at the school, and the dude ran into the school like within a minute, and he actually killed the shooter.
Holy shit! Yeah,
That
that's
dude
crazy.
saved lives.
I mean, maybe if I had a gun, yeah, like I'd run in, but like I don't.
And also, like, I don't know if you recall, like a couple weeks ago, where our president said that he would run in with or without a gun.
Yeah, I'd heard. Yeah, I'd heard that. You know, it's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't think anybody would know what they would do in that situation.
Yeah, I think he would probably act like on instinct.
Definitely, you know. I mean, fuck. Like, what do you? It's either you're gonna like. I guess you're like ready to like sacrifice yourself to like save people. You know. What
Well,
I'm
that's what I heard. Like from the story, they were saying that they each fired 1 round. The resource specialist and the shooter, and the shooter was
caught
killed.
him. Yeah. Shit.
Was killed. Okay. What are you allergic to?
Cats.
Me too, man. I'm a dog lover.
I like them though. I like cats, but I can't.
It's just like douchebags, man. Like I know that if we would give our dogs a cell phone, like they would fucking like texting me all day. They'd probably be sending me memes. They'd probably be using Uber Eats
For sure.
for snacks.
My dog would probably be asking where the fuck you at all the
Be
time.
taking selfies. And if we had a cat, they'd be like just dismissing all my messages. Like, they would leave me on red.
Be like, where you at? Where you at?
Okay, so how many beers does it take to like knock you on your ass?
Shit, probably like 10. Yeah, sorry.
You're a young dude.
Lightweight, yeah.
You're
Maybe with
And
a
I
couple,
don't promote heavy drinking or alcoholism.
mix a couple shots in there and shit, but yeah, probably like 10.
Do it responsibly. Okay. Okay, and how would you describe it, like your dream woman?
My what?
Dream woman.
Oh, Rihanna. Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful and dark.
Nice. Jamaican, or where's it? Jamaican? She's
I
from
don't
Jamaica.
know what she is. Yeah, like something like that. She can sing, but
Yeah.
whatever. She's beautiful, you know. So something like that.
Nice. Okay, man. So that wraps up our rapid fire, and also I want to thank you for allowing us to feature you. I know that this came about because we were just talking about it, right? We're like,
Yeah,
fuck
we
it,
was
put me
just
down,
hanging
right,
out.
cool.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Yeah, so
So,
I've been looking forward to this. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? Definitely.
So were
Fuck
we.
yeah.
It's good to have you. Anybody watching, any promoters or anybody who organizes shows, hit them up, man. Book them.
Please.
The Muck Runners.
You will not be
The
disappointed.
Muck Runners will kill anywhere they play, as well as the Space Captains Collective,
Yep.
and Ralph the Ruckus. So yeah, hit them up.
We will kill it. Your venue.
Do us a favor and like support him, man. Like check out his stuff, check out his shows, be on the lookout for his flyers and stuff, and just promote. We gotta promote El Paso as much as we can, man.
Definitely. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Definitely encourage that, and well, thank you again.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah,
Thanks a
brother.
lot.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Mill Shop Vlogs, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.